The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Hey, the way the Warriors were able to outperform the rest of the NBA last year, they put up huge numbers, win 67 games. How much extra pressure does that put on them this year, Shaq?
It'll be hard for anyone to expect them to win that many games again. I'll be surprised if they do it. Success in the postseason and deep playoff runs are probably reasonable to expect. I'm going on the record saying they're going back-to-back.
Wow. Well, this team needs to stay hungry to do that, man, because, you know, to have a chance to win it back-to-back, as they are trying to do, is very difficult. They have the kind of talent and chemistry to do it, but I don't know if their overall personnel and their refined efforts will get it done.
Just about game time. Let's get it to Kevin Harlan, who has...
Kills a look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And so off the tip, it's New York. And now the New York Knicks starters. Derrick Rose is out there with Lee. Then there's Noah. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Steps back and dreams the jump shot.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Out to the wing, wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Well, great for Thompson. Last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Here's Lee following the basket by Draymond Green. 6 to shoot. Anthony kicks to Lee. And the basket good. Lee's got his first basket.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to talk with Kurt Rambis for a moment. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Rose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
Outside, Green. With the fadeaway. It's tipped. Lee outside. Noah the screen. Lee kicks to Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now Anthony, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Rose. After the miss from Klay Thompson. That's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
They set the screen. Looking to end the drought. The Knicks pull it in. And now Now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Anthony can't hit.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The Knicks leading by 4. That's to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rose passes to Lee. Anthony on the wing. Right through the D for the layup. Anthony's got his second bucket. Warriors trail by 3. Right side Curry. Outside for Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry dishes to Green, and he gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Shot from the inbound, and Anthony with the basket on the assist by Noah. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Carmelo Anthony. First personal foul.
We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who had been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
That's good from Durant.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Here's Porzingis. Noah kicks to Lee. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry, good.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Green. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
West is checked in for Pachulia. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. Jennings comes in for Derrick Rose. Knicks trail by 4. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Green. There's the dish to Iguodala. This one for 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 7 points in the game. Stolen by Thompson. Jennings against Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Picked by West. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that one comes up a bit short. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Lee. Iguodala with the steal. Lee against Curry. No good. So New York will take it the other way. They need this, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats.
In attack mode on the defensive end, they've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
First free throw is good. And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action, and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
Brandon Jennings hits them both.
And talking about Brandon Jennings, he has an endless bag of tricks. Keeping the ball literally on a string, makes behind the back, no look, and off the backboard passes few players would even try. That unpredictability, though, can make him difficult to check and often forces defenders into positions from which they can't recover.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Golden State. All sorts of time. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Warriors leading by 5. Here is Livingston. Pass to McAdoo. Picked by West. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry gets the bucket.
You know, Brandon Jennings is that rare type of difference maker, a guy who can jumpstart your offense without turning the ball over. That's a valuable asset when you're trying to line up the W's.
Now, here's Thomas. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Curry attacking. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thomas kicks to Jennings. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Jennings against Curry. With the floater, he lays it in. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Jennings, and the pass to Boomer. Lets it go from 14. Oh, Quinn can't hit.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Iguodala dishes to McAdoo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Brandon Jennings. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
That free throw missing. Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And for the Knicks last season, they actually shot decently on the road. They just didn't play any defense, and that's kind of what did them in.
Curry against Jennings. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early. Well, you know, going back to the Knicks on the road, they just forgot to defend the three-point shot. I mean, they had the worst three-point field goal percentage defense with their opponents making 40% of their threes against them. That was the worst in the league.
.151 left to play here in the first. Now Jennings. Shoots from 14, and again it's New York.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Curry passes to West. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's O'Quinn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And he can't hit the second. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times. The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Curry against Jennings. There's a good screen. Pass to Boomer. 3 on the clock. New York moving the ball around. And the Knicks miss again. Warriors leading by 10. Curry with it. He's got 16. Here's Livingston. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead, up 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Noah. Derrick Rose is out there with Lee. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the four-man position. Here is Livingston after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Green, no luck.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. The drive by Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Here's Rose. Tries again, and Anthony lays it in. Anthony's got 8 points.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Green. Shoots from 12, and that's now 11 points for Draymond Green. Rose goes in. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Warriors leading by 11.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
And here's Rose following Draymond Green's three. Rose passes to Porzingis. Back to Rose. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Knicks trail by 15. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. The drive by Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Livingston kicks to Green. Durant against Anthony. Let's go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's 8 points for Kevin Durant. Rose kicks to Lee. Anthony dishes to Noah. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Knicks trail by 15. Rose attacking. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Livingston kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5. Pachulia the pass to Green. He's feeling it. It's deflected. They retain possession. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Down by 15. And it's Rose penetrating. Lets it go from 11. That's good. Rose has got 5 now.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
And that one's good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Green. And that one hits back iron. Knicks trail by 11. Rose attacking. Stolen by Durant. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Livingston dishes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. The Knicks shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Now here's Noah. Pachulia covering. 6 to shoot. Back to Anthony from deep. Anthony missing again.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Knicks trail by 16. Outside Rose, inside Porzingis.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Knicks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Noah with a screen on Durant. Anthony with it, picked up by Thompson. And finished off by Noah.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Timeout. Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Some changes for Golden State. West is checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And the first one drops. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Here's Thompson following the score by New York. The screen from Thompson. Shot off the pick. West misses. Knicks trail by 12.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is New York. Upside Thomas. Outside Jennings. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. From deep three-point range, the Warriors pull it in. West has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 6. Can't get it to go. Curry with him. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. Iguodala's got 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Good. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the game.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
West gets the bucket. And so here is New York. 17-point game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Thomas goes in. Here's O'Quinn. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feed. O'Quinn's got 6 points.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer. And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting.
Well, Greg, getting back to West, even though his scoring was down, his playmaking was up. You were talking about that. Clark, 3.5 assists a game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
Yeah, one of the very best pros I've ever been around. He's very smart, he's tough, he's all about team, and, you know, he makes things happen. Impacts winning in a lot of ways, and those assist totals indicate that.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here is Jennings following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Thomas, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jennings against Thompson. Lets it go from 11. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Holiday kicks to Thomas. There's the screen. Up top, O'Quinn. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Stolen by O'Quinn. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Holiday kicks to O'Quinn. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Holiday against Thompson. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Jennings. Shot is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors lead by 17. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, David, a great first half that demonstrates a lot of the evolution of this team. As a veteran of this group, can you tell us a bit about the concepts that have helped this cohesion?
You know, we've developed some good habits, creating an identity, but we've just got to continue to try to make the right play every single time, and then the game will speak for itself.
David, thank you. Guys, Coach would point directly to this guy as to what this team is all about.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half went well, really well for Draymond Green. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay hot from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
On defense, they've been all over the place, especially when it comes time to protecting the rim. They struggle in a lot of areas, but they got to toughen up inside. It's a tough matchup for them right now, but that interior presence has to improve if they want to chip away at that deficit.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Here's Curry. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Anthony after the miss from Stephen Curry. Good. That's 7 points for Derrick Rose.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, for the Knicks last season, saying it was rough is an understatement. There was a lot of turbulence, and some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponents' scoring chances.
Over the Knicks last season, Greg, the defense a problem for them, specifically how they defended against perimeter shots, and in particular the 3.
38%, Kevin, of the threes against them went in. That was by far the worst in the league, and it's a big reason why they would end the year with the worst margin of victory in the NBA. How about minus 9.3?
No good from Lee. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Anthony against Thompson. Outside Anthony. Noah tips it back in. Noah's got 6 points.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
In a situation like that, he's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Just 5 on the clock. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Durant. Left block shot on the way. They retain possession. Thompson against Anthony. There's the screen. There's Lee with the 3, and he gets it to go. Lee's got 8 points.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Curry against Rose. The feed now to Thompson. The wide open look for Durant. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Green.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. Knicks trail by 16. To the inside. Rose. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And that's now 9 points for Rose.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens. It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now here's Rose. He's got 9. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Derrick Rose. Pachulia the pass to Durant. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 15 points.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Warriors leading by 23. Outside Curry. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 20.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good. And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Rose with the block. Anthony in the corner. Down low. No good. Great D that time from Green.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Golden State. And it's good. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
On the wing, Green feeds to Livingston. Dishes it to Curry. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists now in the game.
And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team. A true warrior, even in an off year.
Here's Pachulia, following the score by Derrick Rose. And good on the basket. Book it.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, an understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, taking himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Rose.
Checking in for the Knicks, Justin Holiday.
Here's Green. 25 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's West. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
McAdoo is checked in for Golden State. So he gets them both.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 25 points for Steph Curry.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now, here's O'Quinn. Such a wide-open look. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
Lance Thomas. That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
James Michael McAdoo. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Boomer, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for McAdoo. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jennings dishes to Holiday. He kicks to Thomas. There's the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Passes it to Boomer.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. Then last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
There's Jennings with the three. No luck, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter. So,
wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. To the wing on the left. Here's O'Quinn. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. O'Quinn's got 16.
Just noting his
size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Taken away by Holiday. Up top, Jennings. Guarded by Curry. Outside, Thomas. The dish to O'Quinn. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
And that is good. 10 points for Andre Iguodala.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Outside Jennings. Just 3 on the clock. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that? Going up strong. I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. The Knicks have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far. Thompson. Shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Knicks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Kyle O'Quinn. He's out there with Boomer. And it's Kuzminskas in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's O'Quinn. 5 on the clock. Now here's Jennings. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Wow, you don't see them make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And here's Jennings. Outside Holiday. No good on the 3. Warriors shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. The pass to McAdoo. Golden State moving the ball around. To the paint. Stolen by O'Quinn. Here's Kuzminskas. Pass to Holiday. The 3. New York, no good that time either. Holiday's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. He feeds it to Varejao. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejao and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Jennings with the bucket. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Well, Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place and he's giving up his body.
That's a good
I don't know
point,
if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
Pass to Clark, launches it. No good. And New York will come the other way. Nice shot by McAdoo.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Clark. 5 to shoot. He's feeling it. And that one's good. Durant. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside Jennings. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession. And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from 3 and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
That's good from Brandon Jennings. Getting back to Jennings last season really did start out as one of his best. Not just the improvement, Clark, in accuracy. His turnovers per game were at a career low.
Yeah, that's what we have to watch out for with Jennings. I mean, he's still only 26 years old, Kevin. Now, plenty of time to continue to refine and hone this game. I think his best basketball is in front of him.
Here's Kuzminskis. Soft touch off the glass.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Durant. From the line, again, Golden State.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Holiday. It's deflected.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And there's the feed to O'Quinn. Shot from 12. And he nails the jumper. Here's Clark. Out left to the wing. Here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They set the pick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Now here's Durant, 5 to shoot. Here's Verajao. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Rose attacking O'Quinn, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his 4th personal.
On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. And he knocks down the first one.
So far in the game for O'Quinn, he's got 19 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
West is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Feeds it to Livingston. West with the ball. He dishes it to McAdoo. Stolen by O'Quinn. Now here's Rose. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here is Livingston. Dishes to McAdoo. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Can't connect from short range. New York shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. And here's Rose. Pass to Kuzminskas. He kicks to O'Quinn. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. West has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
To the right side. The dish now to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Boomer. Rose kicks to O'Quinn. Back to Rose. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
New York, no good that time either. Here is Livingston. Pass to West. He feeds it to Durant. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot's good on the assist by West. 25 points for Kevin Durant.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Rose attacking, and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Good on the shot.
3 points.
Here is Livingston. Passes it to Smooth.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Durant drawing the double team. McAdoo the pass to Smooth. Just 5 on the clock. Durant with another miss. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Rose. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Stephen Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And New York making a change here. Jennings is checked in. New York shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that to the wing right side. Pass to O'Quinn. Outside Holiday. Here is Boomer. Misses from short range. Here is Livingston. Kicks it to West. 35 seconds left in the game. Pick by West. Up off the screen. Up loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Now here's Jennings. It's rebounded by Durant. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Jennings. Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.